Hey guys, today we're going over how to level fast and efficiently in Season 11, or in any other Diablo 4 season. The rules and principles are always the same, only small details change. This is a step-by-step breakdown, clear and tight. New off here, thanks for the like and sub. Jumping straight in. If someone already knows all this stuff, skip to the timestamp for the thesis list of all the important takeaways. For everyone else, briefly and concisely, let's go. Create a character not based on the meta or who you think will be the most OP this season, but one you actually like. Nobody knows which class will be broken in the first couple of weeks of the season, so pick the character you enjoy. There's a video on character choice. Watch it if you feel like it. It'll help set your mind straight if needed. We start by setting the first world tier, normal. If anyone told you higher difficulty gives more XP, forget it. XP is about clear speed, period. Don't believe me? Set it higher and watch others level while you struggle with every elite pack and mini-boss. Until about level 45, normal is your everything. If you enjoy the campaign, run it from level 1. It works fine. If you don't, I'll cover alternatives. And yes, you can skip the campaign during character creation. Just as important, don't forget to grab a pet so someone can collect resources and gold for you. It's in this tab here. Get a mercenary from the hideout in Nahantu if you've done the quest. Do it if it's your first time playing. It becomes available at level 15. For your primary mercenary slot, take Subo. He'll highlight enemies on the map. For the secondary slot, take Variana for increased attack speed. Or take Raher as your primary. He'll help increase defense for new players. He also helps with defense in the support slot. Mercenaries and their skills are usually listed in the build guide you're following. The reputation system, or rather its bonuses from the start, has been removed. Now we get all the perks from the seasonal journey quests gradually and steadily. Whether this is a good decision or not, time will tell. So, no fuss here. Just follow the seasonal journey quests. You can forget about Altars of Lilith. They now give meaningless rewards you can easily do without, even at the very start. Why they killed this activity is beyond me. From the above, it follows that the seasonal journey now needs to be done more thoughtfully. Previously, I didn't pay any attention to the seasonal journey in the sense that there was no rush to get its bonuses, and all the quests completed themselves. But now, the seasonal journey holds all the bonuses from the old reputation system, skill points and paragon points. So, you need to do it purposefully. We start, as in any season before this and any season after, with the seasonal story itself. Seasonal quests are marked with a leaf icon. Do these chains first. Got it? All leaf-marked quests are priority number 1. They'll give you seasonal powers that boost your character significantly. Remember, each season, certain power sets boost your character. Quests marked in purple are also priority. Don't skip them either. Don't skip them until you reach Kurast and get the quest for the Citadel. I stop at this point every season because the Citadel is a pointless waste of time, without intrigue or engaging gameplay. Just a poorly conceived idea implemented for some reason. In the future, a Citadel rework will definitely be a loud announcement for a new unique activity in some season. So you've hit level 15 and a class specialization quest awaits you. Each class has its own. For the wizard, it's here. It's not entirely clear, but it seems Blizzard plans to remove this quest entirely and grant specialization automatically at level 15. Around level 40, you'll get a quest for bartering at the Mercenary Den. This is important early on. Exchange your accumulated coins for, preferably, caches with various loot. Don't hoard them. The further you go, the more useless these rewards become. Do strongholds on normal difficulty because the XP for clearing them is the same on any world tier. You need to clear almost all of them because Legion events spawn in their territories, and some dungeons with aspects and world bosses are also located there. Want to level up fast? Helltide is your path. It's a universal leveling method up to level 60. Helltide lasts 55 minutes with a 5-minute break. It's the basic leveling activity in general, but Kurast Undercity and the starting compasses for the Horde at 4 waves are also good. Don't get stuck on just one thing. So, here's the plan. Get aspects for your build in dungeons. Do seasonal quests, Legion events, world boss, whispers of the Dead Tree bounties in Helltide, Kurast, Horde. At levels 40 to 45, clear all strongholds after assembling your initial aspects and basic build. That's it. A few hours of play and you'll get level 60. Furthermore, Blizzard in Season 11 has already decided everything for us. To farm Asmodan, the new seasonal boss, you need keys. And keys for him drop in the Pit, Helltide, and Kurest Undercity. As mentioned earlier, start on normal. Increase to hard as you level up, but not before character level 45. You should kill mobs without even noticing, barely affecting your movement speed. Don't pay attention to white and blue items at all. Don't waste time constantly evaluating them. These items become obsolete every 5 minutes of play. After about level 15, yellow items start dropping, same story. Yellow items have one more stat, but they also become obsolete every 10 minutes of play. Don't roll yellow items at the blacksmith or occultist. Even though it's possible, there's no point. Later, around level 30 plus, legendary items start dropping. But don't think, finally, I have legendaries. They also become obsolete very quickly. The final legendaries are item level 800, with 1 or more stars. The only useful thing, taking 10 seconds and costing pennies, is to ensure your boots and amulet have a movement speed bonus. That is, roll for it at the occultist. Aspects. Diablo 4's mechanics are such that the very first few aspects for any class are obtained immediately at low levels from Nightmare dungeons. However, the dungeon itself isn't Nightmare yet, it's just regular, but you'll still get the aspect from it. Which aspects to get where and how? Check the guide you're following for each. Or, if you know your stuff, check your build planner. You can imprint an aspect not only on a legendary, but also on a rare item. Although the item will become legendary, the number of stats will remain the same as on the yellow item. Now about solo party. Party is fun and that's it. There's no real benefit from partying. Playing with friends only makes sense for the fun of it. At the very early stage, each player is constantly changing gear, checking dropped aspects and things, and you, in a party, are clearing mobs with greatly increased health pools. Then you get some loot, need to sort it, imprint aspects, etc. Now you're in town and others are doing the work for you. If you decide to play in a party with random players, you need to know about the completely annoying invitation system, where an invitation is automatically declined when someone joins or leaves the party, or when someone thinks it's normal to sort loot for several minutes after a run in the Infernal Horde or a dungeon, and declines the invitation to start the next activity. Such a player isn't marked in any way, and it's unclear who to kick. Remember, when in a party, you must accept the invitation to start an activity before you can dismantle your priceless loot or leave the party. Got that? Of course you did. You're smart. The benefit from partying in the entire game is purely on paper. It's 5% extra XP, while mobs have up to 100% increased HP per additional player in the group. Diablo 4 is a solo game. Party members only waste time. For example, when opening a chest after uber bosses, or with long sorting times in any other activity. The point I'm making, parties are made for a checkbox and reporting to management. And the situation isn't simple. Asian players love coordinated party play with clear interaction. Europeans and Americans prefer to play solo more. Who to balance the group XP bonus for, Blizzard hasn't decided yet. Ultimately, you can't please everyone anyway. So will it be like Diablo 3? Where you can't level up without a party in principle, or like currently in Diablo 4, where party only hinders? Unknown. Or rather, known. It will be whatever is more profitable for the company. Whichever market is assessed as potentially more profitable, they'll lean that way. Chinese servers, by the way, separate from the rest of the Asian region, are launching starting this season, Season 11. At the leveling beginning, it makes sense to party up for the Infernal Horde, Nightmare Dungeons, and Kurest Undercity. Initially, compasses for Horde drop rarely, and if you have one, plus 3 others with compasses, that's 4 Horde runs. Similarly with tributes for Kurest and sigils for Nightmare Dungeons, they work for all group members. You can look for a party in the game interface. Yes, I am arguing here from the point of view of expediency and maximum efficiency, and as practice shows, 75% of players just want to farm and play in a group without regard for anything else except entertainment. Ladders are being introduced, including for groups of 2, 3, and 4 players, so party play will get new life. Don't keep compasses for the Infernal Horde. Later you won't know what to do with them. This is advice for Torment 1 and beyond. Nightmare Dungeon sigils also. Don't hoard. Activities. Try to diversify your gameplay. Sticking to one place, even if it's the most profitable for XP, in my opinion, is a mistake. Fixating on one thing will make the game boring. Moreover, you won't get all the necessary crafting resources. I know what I'm talking about as I've been making videos for several seasons on what and where is most efficient to farm. So, you won't believe it. but fact. Where is everything efficient to farm? Everywhere. Didn't understand? That's how it should be. To have everything, you need to play all activities. Each of them is best suited for something specific. Argue if you want, but I've told you how it is. What to farm where. There's a link in the description. Relevant data for the current season will be there, in time. Let's briefly go over the activities. World bosses spawn every 3 hours, and you shouldn't miss them. If Legion and World boss times coincide, go to the boss without thinking. The rewards are quite decent and varied, and the bosses themselves aren't dangerous. Legion. It's important early in leveling for several reasons. First, there's a bonfire that increases your XP by up to 15% for 15 minutes, just until the next Legion. Second, there are tons of people, and you don't need to be geared at all. The crowd melts everything. Third, the loot is decent for the early game, but you'll also need to visit later, if only for Forgotten Souls. Nightmare dungeons are available from the very start of the game, but not as nightmare versions initially, just regular ones. While they are regular, you only need to go there for aspects for your build. Go to the Codex of Power, find the aspect via search, and left-click to set a path to the dungeon. After extracting the aspect at the Occultist, you can imprint it not only on a legendary, but also on a rare item. But the number of affixes will remain as on the rare. When nightmare versions of dungeons become available to you after T1, they become quite substantial gameplay. How they were updated and what to do there, watch a separate video. Kurast Undercity. Tributes, the magical ones. For the Undercity, start dropping around levels 20 to 25. Don't hoard them, because they will lose their value. To unlock Kurast Undercity, you must reach character level 15 and complete the priority quest, the Kurast Undercity. This activity is good for farming runes and Uber Boss keys. The XP is good there too, but don't live there, because when the time comes to farm not XP but runes or something else there, you'll be sick of it. Just in case, I'll mention you can run the Undercity even without tributes at all. The Tree of Whispers are done incidentally while farming Helltide or seasonal content. Just be aware of bounty availability in the area you're leveling in, or it's a reason to run Kurast a couple of times. Or visit the Infernal Horde if there's a bounty there. Even at the earliest levels, the Whisper Cache drops loot quite relevant for that world tier and difficulty. You can sometimes should strategize your play based on available bounties, and when they run out on the map, at least the ones giving 5 and 3 points, then go play what you want. Also, after T1, the regular version of the Infernal Horde compasses becomes available. The Horde is one of the best places for XP farming. And you'll need to go there later too, if only for scrolls of escape. If you die in the Horde, don't self-revive, wait for someone to revive you. The death counter is shared for the entire group. The pit also isn't a place to live in permanently. They give XP loot too, but there are no resources. You'll have to live in the pit all the time in the late game anyway, so don't rush to settle there. Don't hoard Uber Boss summoning keys. Start using them immediately as you get them. Because you need unique items. Don't wait until T4 to start farming Ubers. In that case, the time to farm them might never come for you personally. Elixirs won't be available from the very start. Starting around level 10, they begin to drop, and you can craft them. So very early in leveling, you can gather some herbs for crafting them. After about level 50, besides elixirs, some essences become available. All magical elixirs are available by around level 55, and all 3 types of essences closer to level 60. Use them constantly as they become available. Remember, an elixir and the 3 types of essences stack for the XP bonus. So, at level 60, all elixirs and all 3 types of essences are available. From then on, you can and should ensure all 4 XP buffs are active at all times. Also, a fat XP bonus is given by wells in Nightmare dungeons after T1. To guarantee finding a well, the sigil needs the Forgotten Wisdom affix, but a well can also be in any other Nightmare dungeon. This bonus lasts 1 hour. After level 60, we determine the world tier for play via the pit. That is, the pit level we can complete solo in 3 to 4 minutes is our target level for farming. This holds true for all leveling. Don't move to the next world tier if the corresponding pit level takes you 4+ minutes, or do and suffer. After T1, all the unique items needed for your build can be obtained in any activity. Understand? Not in one specific one, but in any. Another question is that targeted farming of legendaries is most efficient on Uber bosses. Each Uber boss has its own list of legendaries. You can see which ones are assigned to which in your build guide. But in general, until you have Uber boss materials, any legendary drops anywhere starting from T1. Just play. Level Paragon according to your build. Goal: get all 5 boards with the needed glyphs in the right boards. Glyphs increase their radius effect twice, at levels 16 and 46. You increase the level of glyphs in the pit. until Paragon 200 to 250. Don't pay attention to the secondary, lower, additional bonuses of rare nodes. Paragon glyphs start dropping after T1 everywhere. Mythic, Uber Uniques now drop not only from Uber bosses. Personally, in Season 10, I got 7 Ubers not from Ubers. And the best part is I got them 1 each from various activities. So the main steps, start the game on normal till level 40 to 45. Don't forget to grab a pet, get a mercenary right away, get starting aspects from dungeons. Don't forget to gather herbs everywhere along the way. During the level up, you'll be short on elixirs. Regardless of the season's theme, do its quests first. This is the global priority. Clear strongholds on normal right away about level 40. All items dropped in the first approximately 10 hours of play are very temporary. Don't waste time comparing them. Make sure the needed aspects for your build obtained early on don't get lost with frequent gear changes. At level 15, the class specialization quest will appear automatically, or you'll get it without a quest. Accessible via the S key, do the seasonal journey as a priority because all bonuses from the old reputation system are spread across different chapters of the seasonal journey. Around level 40, quest for trading at the Mercenary Den. Until level 45, play on normal to shred elites without noticing. Visit Legion events on cooldown, XP and loot there, use elixirs and essences constantly. Don't forget about wells in Nightmare Dungeons after T1. Don't miss world bosses. Use Karasthanda City as tributes drop for it, just as you run Nightmare Dungeons as sigils drop. Tree of Whispers. If you see a bounty, do it. Don't invent your build. Take a proven one. Don't camp in one activity because along with XP or loot will come disappointment with the gameplay and with the game in general. Don't hoard, neither seasonal rewards from the seasonal journey board nor mercenary coins. They depreciate and are only relevant at low levels. Don't spend resources on fully upgrading or re-rolling items below item level 800. You can temper 750 items, but don't invest fully in upgrading, re-rolling them. To reach level 60, do this straight in order. Aspects in dungeons, legion, world bosses, Helltide, strongholds, and seasonal activity. After T1, play all activities. That's all for today. Glad to see you. Thanks for watching. Liked it or not, write comments anyway. Thanks again. Bye.